Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Osterberger with BIC Magazine. Joining us today is Jerry Lebold, Senior Vice President and General Manager at BASF in Geismar, Louisiana. Hey Jerry, thank you so much for giving us some time today.
Yeah, Jeremy, thank you so much. I'm honored to be here.
Absolutely, sir. Hey, so recently BASF announced a final investment decision on a $780 million project to double production capacity at its chemical manufacturing complex in Geismar, Louisiana. So Jerry's here to give us a little insight and some updates on that project. And it really marks the beginning of the third and final phase of an expansion plan that was announced some time ago, Jerry. So can you explain to our audience a little bit about the project and what it's going to do as far as capacity for the site?
Sure. If you don't mind, Jeremy, I'll just start off a little bit for our audience about our Geismar site. We're one of the largest sites globally for BASF and the largest site here in North America. We've been in operation here in Ascension Parish for 60 years. One of our key businesses that's at our location here is our isocyanates, which makes the MDI, which is the expansion you just alluded to. So it's really a cornerstone, kind of the pillar of our operations here in our facility, and we're really excited about this expansion. And again, you talked about it. It's the third phase of something that started back, that was 2017, 2018 timeframe, and we completed the first phase, phase one. I think that started up in 2019 and 2021 with phase two, and now with phase three, which is the last and final phase for this expansion, which will double the capacity of that isocyanates to about 600,000 metric tons a year.
And Jerry, you reference MDI. For the folks that don't know everything that comes from MDI, would you just go ahead and give a breakdown of what's derived from MDI?
Yeah, we hear a lot of these acronyms like MDI and say, well, what does it really go into? And I like to say these things really go into things that people don't really recognize, but they use every day. And we used to, the old tagline was, we don't make a lot of the products you use, we make a lot of the products you use better. And MDI is one of those. It's used in a plethora of things like, insulation, plastics that are in your car. They go into things like safety equipment, like helmets, right? The foam in your helmet, whether like football helmet or motorcycle helmet, goes into footwear, goes into furniture, appliances, insulation in your home and buildings to make them more efficient, right? So really, it's a wide range of applications and a very, very versatile molecule.
Wow, that's incredible, Jerry. Can you give us some specifics on sort of the scope of the expansion, maybe like the types of units that are going to be installed?
Sure. In the first phase, we talk about this just a little bit. I can back up. We really replaced the synthesis unit, and the old synthesis unit now is out of service. The second phase took a look at kind of the upstream, some of the upstream assets, expanded those, replaced those. And the third and final phase we'll really take a look at those upstream units as well. So brand new units, and then a new splitter. So in that process, that's a large part of our operation, which will really then make the leap from where we are today in our capacity to the 600,000 per year.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's amazing. So, why is this investment such a significant development for the company?
Well, it's really important for us. I mean, the isocyanates here is our operation for that business, the isocyanates business here in the Americas. And this is really important for us to keep up with the growth here regionally. Now, we do supply globally, but it's important that we remain competitive and in touch with the growth of our customers, here in the region. Now, I will speak personally that I think this is an excellent opportunity for us. We're a great partner, have a great partnership here with the parish, the local community, and also here with the state. So we have great access to raw materials. We have great access to, highly skilled workforce. I mean, we got the greatest highway in the world right here with the Mississippi River. So we have all the tools, I think, to really make this a great place to expand and to grow. And for us, it's really the cherry on the top of the third phase of that expansion to really realize something that goes back to, really, I think it was kicked around in that 2015 timeframe when you started kicking around the ideas and then the phased approach. So a lot of work behind the scenes to make this happen and become a reality. So we're really excited to see this start up. And I'll just allude to it quickly. We're looking at the startup in that 2025 timeframe and looking at, full capacity in the full year following.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about that, Jerry. So the FID has been made. What happens from here between now and 2025? And, what does that look like for engineering? And then even take us through perhaps operational use expectation.
Yeah, I would say, if we take a look at this phased approach, so a lot of the detailed design was done to get us through kind of our hurdles internally, right, to get our board approval. Once that's done, kind of the money then gets released to go into real detailed design, construction feasibility, and going through all of those, right? There's a lot of work now going behind the scenes to make sure that this is done on time, safely, and on schedule. So that's in progress right now. I think the major construction will really, start picking up in the 2024 timeframe, so we can be ready by, the end of 2025.
And how about like GC or EPC selection? That's happening now, or what?
That's all happening now. That's correct. Yep.
Okay, great. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, give me some idea, how many maybe new employees or contractors are you anticipating to get this project done?
Sure. We take a look at both the direct and indirect and construction, right? So kind of the three groups. And I would say for direct, it's about 37 direct hires. And those salaries will range anywhere from, $85,000 to over $100,000 a year. Excellent job with great benefits. Mm-hmm. We're working with LED. The estimate on the indirect is about 147. So maybe 147, 150 indirect. And Jeremy, if I really look at the lifetime of that project between, we start construction till really it's starting up, and I take a look at the contractors, right, construction jobs, it's in the range of 2,000.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks, Jeremy. For those that aren't aware, LED is a Louisiana economic development for our audience. So, Jerry, can you share with us any information on other projects for BASF Geismar? Hey, give me some idea of the crystal ball. Where do you see things beyond? You're probably frustrated with that question. I'm already asking what's next, but where's the site going from here?
Well, I would like to say I really believe that this site is really a great place to work. I think it's a great place for BASF to take a look at future investments. We are seeing organic growth across many of our other businesses that operate here. So the monomers and the isocyanates is just one. We have 32 plants in total. And we are seeing organic growth opportunities across those. But I really want to allude to something else that's really in the news, and that's really around sustainability. Mm-hmm. We believe we're extremely well positioned here in this region to really make use of the carbon capture, sequestration, and carbon capture utilization opportunities that will be afforded to us. We're really well positioned to take advantage of that. We're looking forward to doing that to make sure that we build a sustainable future, not only here for our employees, right, with BASF, but also for the community in which we partner.
Yeah, I love it, Jerry. So look, before we wrap up, give me an update, man. I know you're a classic car guy. Tell us what you're into right now. You working on a car, or you acquired a new vehicle lately? Give us everybody a little bit of update on what your passion is.
Yeah, my passion, hobbies is restoring old cars and motorcycles, and we got a chance just to briefly talk about it before we started. And the latest one that I was able to bring down to the area is my 1933 Cadillac. So I'm excited to get that on the road. It is drivable, but it's a lot of fun, right? It's a little old gangster style, and it's unique and it's fun to drive around. Yeah.
Man, that's a blast, Jerry. Well, look, man, if you're showing that thing off, let me see it sometime.
Very good.
Well, Jerry, look, we know you're busy. We thank you so much for getting on with us. And look, as this project continues, if you want to come update us on a milestone, let us know how it's going. By all means, you're welcome to come back on with Dick anytime.
All right, Jeremy. Thank you very much. We appreciate the time.
And folks, for everyone for all of our audience listening, we're just so grateful for your time. Please like and share this recording with colleagues. And for more industry news, videos, webinars, and podcasts, visit bicmagazine.com. Remember, everybody, it's what we do together that counts.